Happy Tuesday! Today we're going to talk about handling survivor's guilt as an actor. I was talking with a friend of mine recently who was struggling with an issue that some of you may relate with. He was wondering, how does he deal with some guilt that he was feeling over his success as an actor when some of his friends aren't quite as successful yet? And as I talked to him, I realized, wow, we think so much about how to get to that success, and we forget about some of the problems, the champagne problems, right, that can come once you've reached that level of success, once you've had that big breakout booking or had something that you get a lot of recognition for. So I have some tips around that. But first, I want to start by defining survivor's guilt, according to an article that I read recently in Psychology Today. It says that survivor's guilt refers to the belief that fate has treated you better than others in your life, or that your favorable treatment was at someone else's expense. So sometimes this can happen when people survive, catastrophes or hostage situations or war, and it can kind of apply to the struggles of an actor as well, which is kind of crazy. So the first thing I want to say about this is that it's okay to have empathy for others. You know what it was like to go through the process of breaking out as an actor. It's a lot of work. There's a lot of rejection, and it's just a lot. So it's okay to kind of understand what that's like and to have empathy for those who are still in that position. The second thing I want to say is that it's okay to have empathy for yourself. As you are growing and kind of changing your status and your position in the industry, things are shifting. And sometimes those shifts can be painful as we grow, growing pains, right? Hence that expression. And so your old identity is shifting, and sometimes that can be really tough to deal with. So have some compassion for yourself as well. But I have 4 tips around this. My first tip is to internalize the fact that your success did not come at someone else's expense. Even in our highly competitive industry, there is a role for everyone. We are all unique. And so that big role that you booked that was your breakout role was meant for you. It wasn't meant for your friend or for someone else, right? So really understand that. That mindset is so much more healthy than a scarcity mindset that says that, oh, well, if I get this, then you don't get that. My second tip is to practice self-care. A lot of us have the instinct to start helping others right away to the detriment of ourselves as soon as we become successful. So we begin to wear ourselves out financially or time-wise or whatever because we want to give back. And that instinct is wonderful. But make sure you're taking care of yourself financially, make sure you're taking care of your health, and continuing the habits that made you successful in the first place. Because the more you have, the more you can give away. And that includes your time, your energy, and your money. My third tip is to practice gratitude. It can be really easy to look ahead to the next accomplishment as soon as we accomplish something big. And we're not allowing ourselves to have an appreciation for where we've come from, how far we've come, and also to enjoy the journey. So I have a habit of thinking consciously about 3 things that I'm grateful for each night. That really helps. And my fourth and final tip is to give back. Use that instinct once you have the time and money for it. Give to your family and your friends of your time, your money, your energy. Make sure that you're spending your time volunteering for issues that you care about. Volunteerism, mentorship, philanthropy, all those things can really feed your soul as well as increase your contribution to the world around you. You're already contributing so much as an artist, but you can do even more. So I hope those help. And just remember that it's completely natural to feel a bit of survivor's guilt, but use that energy positively. Now, if you love this content, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have a question of your own that you'd like me to answer in an episode of Guru Tips, send it over to me at questions@workshopguru.com. I'd love to hear from you.